Welcome to Snorkell.ai demo. Today we are going to show you how to automatically generate documentation for your entire repository. We will visit Snorkel with L.ai and click on Start Free now. You will see configure/install button. In my case, I've installed this app, so it's configure. And we will select the organization in which we want to install the app. So in this case, Snorkel-test. We will select the repository in which we want to install. In this case, we want to select all the repository in which we want to install the app. And now the app is installed. Once installed, the repositories in our organization will appear in this dashboard. In this case, we can see the two repositories appearing over here. Now let's try to generate documentation for TRT LLM RAG Windows. This repository is actually a fork of NVIDIA's and TRT LLM RAG Windows repository. We will try to generate documentation for this repository. And click on Generate for doc for entire repository. Now we will see that documentation is getting generated. We will see the documentation is generated now, and it has created a pull request. Now let's visit the pull request. And the Snorkel has generated documentation for the entire repository. Currently the documentation is quite verbose, but uh, it's actually effective. Let's try to document this particular repository. This is a big repository. You'll see total size is 6.4 MB. Now it's trying to generate documentation for each of the files. So now we can see all the documentations has been generated, and all the documentation generated in 4 minutes. Now let's check the PR. Now here is it has added 1001 lines, and we can see it has even improved the some of the functions. Approx, these are the function details. It has improved this function. It has created this spec file. This baby. See, the documentation of the entire repository has been generated. Even it currently it is configured to use Google Py. In Google Docstring style, we can reconfigure it. We can configure it to use any other style that we want. Maybe this is NumPy style. We can use it. We can use we can use the repo documentation generator to generate NumPy docstring as well. So that's it. This is how we are going to generate documentation for entire repository.